Alex Maggard.
Hi, I'm Bill Maggard.
Hello, Amy Meyer.
Cole Meyer.
Chloe Breedemeyer. Rachel Maggard.
Hello everyone, my name is Ben Maggard, and today I will be speaking about the history of the Boston Celtics, my favorite team in the NBA. There are many great players, coaches, and teams that I will be speaking about today. First up, we're going to be talking about how they got their name, and this information is from William Allen's article, How Did the Boston Celtics Get Their Name? So, they're from the city of Boston, Massachusetts, and they're full of Irishmen in that city. And their name was given by their founder, Walter Brown. And that was inspired by the original Celtics. That was a team from a little before. And their city is full of Irishmen from the immigration of the 19th century. And around 20% of Massachusetts is Irish. And there's a picture of the Celtics logo. So first, we're going to talk about top 5 players. Well, top 3, but there's the top 5 players in Celtics history. Bill Russell, Larry Bird, John Havlicek, Kim McHale, Dave Cowens, and then honorable mention is Jason Tatum. And there's a picture of Larry Bird and Bill Russell. And this information will be from Grant Render's article on Bleacher Report. So first up, we have Bill Russell. He won 11 NBA titles, 5 MVPs, which stands for Most Valuable Player. He was a 12-time All-Star, and his jersey, number 6, is retired. He's the best player in franchise history, and he transformed the game with his athleticism and rebounding. And he won 11 championships in 13 years, which was a great feat. And he is one of the winningest players of all time. Next up, we have Larry Legend, or Larry Bird, my favorite player. And he won 3 NBA titles, 2 NBA Finals MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs, and his jersey number 33 is retired. He is one of the top 2 players in franchise history alongside Bill Russell, and he brought the NBA back to relevance with Magic Johnson of the Lakers in the 1980s. And he dominated and was one of the top 5 players ever in NBA history, arguably. And next we have John Havlicek. He won 8 NBA titles in his career and 1 NBA Finals MVP. His jersey number 17 is retired. He is not as well known as Bill Russell or Larry Bird, but he was still very successful in his career. He spent 16 seasons in the NBA, which was an incredible feat for his time. And now for the honorable mention, we have Jason Tatum. He has won 1 NBA title, 1 Eastern Conference MVP, and he is a 5-time All-Star in 7 seasons. He is on the current Celtics team, and he led them to an NBA title this past season. He has a chance to become one of the great Celtics players of all time. And I'm wearing his jersey right now. Next up, we have the coaches. Red Auerbach, Casey Jones, Tom Heinsohn, Bill Russell, Doc Rivers, and the honorable mention, Joe Mazzulla. There's a picture of Red and a picture of Doc up there. This information is from Eddie Bistar's article from fadeawayworld.net. First up, we have Red Auerbach. He won 9 NBA championships in his coaching career, and he made the NBA Finals 11 times. He was the 1964-65 Coach of the Year. He was a cornerstone for the franchise in his time, and he won 66% of the games that he coached in. He emphasized fast-paced basketball in his coaching style. Next up, we have Casey Jones. He won 2 NBA championships in his 4 finals appearances. He coached during the 1980s with Larry Bird and Kim McHale, and he was able to stay consistent throughout his coaching career. Next up, we have Tom Heinsohn. He won 2 NBA championships and was the 1972-73 Coach of the Year. He was a great coach as well as a player, and he slid right into coaching after his playing career and won 2 NBA titles. And finally, the honorable mention, we have Joe Mazzulla. He has won 1 NBA championship so far and has made the finals twice. He is the current coach of the Celtics, and he is the youngest coach ever to win an NBA title. I think he was like 36 years old. Next up, we're going to talk about top 5 teams. The 1985-86 Celtics, the 2007-08 Celtics, the 1964-65 Celtics, the 1980-81 Celtics, the 1961-62 Celtics, and the honorable mention is the 2023-24 Celtics. And And there's a photo of the 1985-86 Celtics bench. This info is from Chris Kirsch's article on GiveMeSports.com. First up, we have the 1985-86 Celtics. Their star players include Larry Legend, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. They have won the most games in franchise history, and they won 67 out of the 82 regular season games. And Bird dominated and led them to the finals to defeat the Houston Rockets. Next up, we have the 2007-08 Celtics, and their star players include the Big Three, as they call them, with Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, and there's a photo of them up there. They ended a 22-year drought of not winning a championship when they won it in 2008, and they were led by the Big Three, like I talked about, and they won 66 out of the 82 games that they played in the regular season. And the next team is the 1964-65 Celtics, and the star players on that team included Bill Russell, John Havlicek, and Sam Jones. They were part of a dynasty that lasted from 1959 to 66, and their defense was great on that team. They allowed the fewest points ever to score on average against them. And finally, the honorable mention is the 2023-24 Celtics from the past season. And their star players were Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, and Al Horford. And there's a picture of the roster up there. They ended a 16-year drought of not winning a title from the 2008 to this year. And they were led by Tatum and Brown. And they won the finals in 5 games, 4-1. And that's the end. The Celtics are one of the most successful franchises in NBA history, with winning 18 championships. And I hope you enjoyed learning about them. Thank you.